Like, I'm keeping Ballyhoo here to kind of like defend it, but at the same time, Valen can literally kill that with an auto resolve. I'm really quite worried. So, what we're going to do today, we're probably going to start off by moving Nolosi. We need to kill Dark Deathmaker and the Stonehorn tribe. We'll probably delete them. The other thing I could do is possibly leave them alive so they don't respawn at any point. We can also spend our cash, so we'll do that. We've got 21,000, so I may as well upgrade this to a crafting district. There's plenty to upgrade elsewhere. For example, we can upgrade this to the Beastmaster stable and get the War Hydra, which would be really cool. But income before anything else, so getting the Dark Elf port is pretty important. What were we going to build in this last slot as well? I believe it was one of these buildings. I think it was the Sorceress's Abode, because there's no point in getting the Dreadmants here. Mainly because we already can unlock the Blackguard of Naggarond through the towers of the Blackguard. So we'll build that in probably our secondary province, which is the Chill Road. We'll upgrade Grond, because that's worth doing. And I might upgrade the walls here, but I don't think that's a priority just yet. I would possibly like to upgrade these ones as well. We'll upgrade Quark, just because it's near the wastelands. If Chaos comes in and attacks that, then at least it will be defended. And then the other thing we need to do is upgrade these settlements as well. Having so much cash, it gives us so much to upgrade. It's not like in my High Elf campaign where I have like too much cash and I have not enough to spend it on. It's the opposite way around here. So yeah, we'll probably fortify Shagrath. I think walls are a very important part of the Dark Elf campaign for sure. Technology's finished in one turn. We've got 2 rites we can perform. At the end turn, I'm hoping that the Black Ark doesn't get attacked or destroyed, although it's likely that it will be attacked. We have an imminent rebellion that Nolosi is currently basically forcing to happen, which is kind of odd, but I think it's worth doing for sure. We want to get this Altar of Ultimate Darkness, actually. Actually, there's a point. We should probably delete the construction of the walls in Shagrath for the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, just because that gives us plus 5% tax rate faction-wide, which is really big, actually. So that's going to take 7 turns to build, but definitely worth it in the end. And extra Lord Recruit rank as well, quite nice, and the extra rank for Sorceresses. Our Hag is still moving down here. I think I was actually trying to leave that slot for the Altar of Cain, but we can just delete the crafting district and build it there instead, because the corruption is very high here, which is causing the negative public order. Obviously I am raiding my own province to force it to pop anyway, but still. That's everything done for this turn, I think, so we'll move on to the next one. Stefan Durno says, I noticed a week ago that you put yourself in the armour of the High Elf campaign. It made my day. Yeah, I replaced my my face with Teglis on my thumbnail of the High Elf campaign. Yeah, trust me, I was up really late making that thumbnail, and I just had a little giggle to myself. And I just thought it'd be funny. I wanted to do it with Malekith as well, but I mean, that didn't really go so well. Here we have defending against Trace with the Black Ark. Why can't I retreat from this? Come on. We'll have to auto-resolve. Close defeat, and the Black Ark is destroyed. Did that destroy my army as well? What? My army didn't die? I knew that was coming as well. That's just not fair. I knew that was coming. I just knew it. But still, I didn't expect it to kill Valor here. He's just dead. He's straight up dead. Christ. Well, I guess we just build a new army. 9,000 we're gaining per turn. Christ. What a joke. I hate these sea battles. I mean, they said that the sea battles would make things better, but they just really haven't. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Right, we're going to destroy Aghol anyway. We'll raise that. They're going to be very dead. And that's Aghol destroyed. Cool. Right, so now what we want to do is jump onto the sea soon and take out Valen. Okay, what are we going to put his point into? I mean, at least if you're going to have stuff like the Black Ark in a game, you have it so you can actually defend them. It's really silly, like, that I have to rely on auto-resolve for that battle, because I could have easily won that on a battle map. It just seems stupid. Anyway, guess we could give him Devastating Charge since he's on a big-ass dragon. But at the same time, melee attack's probably better. Just because we can then unlock the Deadly Onslaught and move through here to get the Gaze of Malice. We have 3 points left though, so we're probably not going to make it that far, but definitely unlocking Deadly Onslaught would be a good idea. Okay. Rufus says, when will you start the next ritual? Probably relatively soon. I've just got to make sure that I have my armies in the right place. It's going to be down to Nolosi really. She's going to be hanging around the Altar of Ultimate Darkness waiting for the chaos here to pop properly. So she can jump into there. We're going to let the public order sort itself out. I may as well upgrade the fighting pits to help with the public order even more so. And the other thing we need to do is upgrade Shock Track Mount so that I can get the walls there. Something that I need to do. And it's all about just kind of defending against chaos at this point, which will definitely spawn if I do the ritual. So I just got to prepare my settlements in advance, and that's the main thing I'm kind of waiting for here. Like, we can upgrade Dargoth here, for example, as well, and I may as well do that. Then we can get the Dark Palisades in like all of these settlements, and then I'm safe to just do whatever I want. Now we may as well recruit a new army, but I'm kind of just tempted to wait till the next turn. There's no big reason I need to do it straight away. I may as well continue to basically benefit from the 9,000 coming in every turn. Oh yeah, I meant to leave cash for the upgrade. We'll do that. Where did I put all that cash into? I think I did it, put it into upgrades, didn't I? How much do I need? It was 5,000, wasn't it? I might just not do that for now. I'll make sure I have that technology finished. Cool. So, ritual's available, but we're just going to keep skipping it. And that's all for this turn. Pindar says, "Will be epic to see your face on the fast lizard men leader." You mean fat? Because that would be quite funny. Yeah, yeah. I see you put that. Yeah, the fat lizardman leader. I could try, but I don't think it's going to work out. Oscar says, will you be starting a Mortal Empires campaign? If yes, which nation? I'm going to be starting Immortal Empires campaign as the Wood Elves. That's the one that I plan to do. Just do like a world domination with the Wood Elves. Mainly because it's like the nation that I first played on Warhammer. So it's like basically the furthest one from the start. I don't know how to say it. Just sort of like the one I played longest ago. There you go. That's how I'm going to put it. I wanted to play the Wood Elves again. And I just love the Wood Elves. I mean, it's the reason I started playing Total War Warhammer on the channel. I wasn't actually planning to. I made like a promise before I started playing Total War on the channel, like the Total War Warhammer at least. I made a promise that I wasn't going to do any like series-based games ever again, because naturally they don't actually get many views after like the first few episodes. But I mean, I just kind of fell in love with the Wood Elves, and then I fell in love with the game, and I played a lot of Warhammer after that, so I thought I may as well record it. But here we are again with 12,000, and I don't really mind having only 2 armies as long as we just continue here. I'm gonna go destroy Thrace now, so we'll move down to Tor Anlek, and I guess we'll just go raise it or whatever. Cool. How long until we can get another Black Ark? 11 turns. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. But yeah, now we can do the upgrade. So we'll get the shock track mount upgraded. I will go over to here and we'll upgrade Dargoth. Well, Dargoth's relatively defended. Shagrath needs its walls upgrading. That's the main thing. So all the ones at the top here that need their upgrades, so Quark, we need Mung Encampment to have an upgrade as well. Get that to level 3 at Dagrak's End, build the outpost garrison. These are all like really important things to do. Because when I start the new ritual, the chaos will pop up again up here. Hopefully I'll have an army in position at the right point this time round, but we'll see. As for technology, the +1 public order for all provinces is really nice, so I'm definitely going to go for that. Then afterwards we'll probably go back to the extra growth in all provinces and the income from ports. That's all the cash spent, at least. Losi can just chill in the altar for 1 more turn. Rebinis is still heading round here, so we'll just let that keep going. Cool. Animal says another week, another stream of pointy ear goodness. Indeed, indeed. Dark Elves today, High Elves tomorrow. And still Alex saying, remind you of Kit Harington. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a push. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh dear. I don't know where you got that from, mate. Right, let's see. The Vessel of Chaos is probably going to start sieging the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, and they're just going to die for it. Sacrifice to Mathland performed by Cecildor. And right expires, sacrifice to Atharti. Rebinis has leveled up. I would like to continue with her Cleanse Corruption, but I can't, so I guess we'll just go for Specialist. And we'll carry her on down here. And if she's actually in the province now, then I may as well get rid of the crafting district here and build the Altar of Cain. That's the plan. Alright, let's delete this army. I think since it's like the first battle, what we'll do is we'll quick save it and fight it on the battle map. I really want to see the Witch Elves in combat as well, so this is a good opportunity to see them ravage some Chaos Warriors. Can't wait. Could be a good time actually to pick up on some ranks for the Dark Shards as well. Our reinforcements are coming in on the top side, so we'll just hang out up here. Probably just going to make a gap actually in the mid for the Witch Elves. These guys on the flanks, and we'll have some spears in the middle for anti-large, I guess. Witch Elves can just chill in the middle. These are absolutely awesome.
We will rain death on them.
Look at those six-packs. Put me to shame. Oh dear. Right, let's get the Dark Shards in place.
Dark Elves. The merciless host from afar.
That chant where they go Druki will never get old. It's very cool. Best part about the Dark Elves by far. Okay, so we will put these guys onto multi-shot. I won't have them fire for too long, just because they'll end up firing into the back of my own dudes, I think. Unless what I do is, I think at the start, if I just group these guys, we'll have Nalosi in here as well on a big-ass dragon. We'll put her in group 1 as well. We just start the battle, and then just move these guys down the hill a bit. Come on. There you go. That's better. Then these will have much clearer shots over the top of my troops, which should help a lot. We've got plenty of Black Ark Corsairs coming in, we'll put them on the flanks. And we'll put some more Dark Shards with shield on that side. And we'll just kind of spread out on the right flank. Looks like we're going to hit their Chaos Warhounds there. With an odd target. I guess it's the only thing they can shoot at the moment. Be better off hitting the Marauder Horsemen, because they'd actually do damage. Currently still hitting the Chaos Warhounds. Let's now target these guys. Cool. And the other thing I need to do, these all on, no skirmish, guard mode. Just kill off the Marauder Horsemen. Why are they not firing? Thank you. Alright, that's going to kill those Marauder Horsemen basically instantly, which is fantastic. It's going to be an absolute massacre, honestly. I just want to see how these Witch Elves do in combat. They might not even reach us at this rate. As Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes getting deleted as well. It's getting dangerously close now. Wonder how they do against large, actually. What's their card like? Do they have anti-large? No, they don't. But let's see how they do against trolls. Made them go crazy, which is one thing. And, well, since the artillery's kind of done its job now, we'll stop them firing. I'm going to run forwards with the Witch Elves on the left flank, straight into those Chaos Warriors. We'll charge down the Chaos Trolls as well. And that will be that, I think. Go on, Witch Elves. Mess them up. Chaos Warriors just don't know what to do. very cool. The Witch Elves absolutely decimate infantry. They really do. I mean, they are anti-infantry, but still. You carve through them. It's like on my High Elf campaign, the Witch Elves just actually absolutely carved up my White Lines of Trace. I'm thinking they don't do so well against like Chaos Warriors because they're much more heavily armoured. But still doing a lot of damage here. Get Lenosi in here. Lenosi definitely does the job. She even has Web of Shadows. And she's busy not spitting crap on people. Oh, brilliant. Yes, Nalosi, get in there with the Web of Shadows. Bowseeker. And the Deadly Onslaught there. She has a lot of weapon damage as well. She has like 700 weapon damage. It's ridiculous. Nice, that'll do. Decisive victory. We took quite a lot of losses on the Witch Elves in the end, but you can see they got quite a nice amount of kills there. Of course, the Dark Shards doing work, and the extra range from the technology is just fantastic. Although I brought in Nalosi there at the end, and somehow she got 65 kills. Actually, it might be because she has hybrid weapons. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't think she does, though.
A victory most cruel.
Yeah, she's sword and shield. She's not sword and crossbow. Sword and crossbow would make sense as to why she would get some kills without me moving her in. But I guess here we just take the ransom,
My power grows.
the extra cash, and she has gained the fearless trait, which is fantastic.
Noble of Nagaroth.
And what we're going to do is, I guess, upgrade her. We finished Slaughter Lords for the extra melee defense and melee attack for Witch Elves. I guess the other thing we need to do is get the ammunition for Dark Shards, because we're still going to be using them the majority of the time. Also, this benefits bolt throwers, so yeah, Sheath Master is a nice point to put in. Then we can get strength through Spite, which will give extra melee attack aura, and then we can get Kindle the Fury, which gives us extra melee attack and weapon strength, which is really cool. So that's another 12 grand spend. Honestly, I'm loving all of this cash that we have in. Maybe it was a good thing that our Black Ark and that army was destroyed, because we don't need another army in our home provinces at the moment. And it gives me loads of cash to actually start upgrading stuff, so that's really nice. At Rakdo Gorge, probably best to just invest into the watchtower straight away, so I'm going to do that. May as well upgrade these to give us more income. Need to upgrade Ashrak for sure. We'll get that done. And Quark will be finished in one turn, so we can use the cash then to upgrade that. I'll upgrade the crafting district. Yeah, I think we just keep rolling in the income and spending it on buildings. I think that's the best way to do it. I'm going to attack Tor Anlek. Doesn't have a very big garrison, so we'll just roll on towards that. I'm probably just going to raise it, honestly, straight away. I would take it because it is a capital settlement, but I don't really fancy going to war with Nagaroth. And also Vries just yet, because both of those nations are probably allied with other nations. Yeah, so they're allied currently in a military alliance with Luthern, Safari and Trace. I think we're fortunate enough to be at war with Trace. We can take advantage of that. Actually, we're already at war with Nagaroth.
Loyal servant.
Maybe it'd be worth taking then. Maybe we just destroy Nagaroth straight up. Go take the Unicorn Gate as well. We'll see. Definitely going to attack Tor Anlek anyway. It looks like the Wandering Dead are chilling near Tor Dranil. So it'd just be a matter of going to war with Fries, but I feel like that may be a step too far, maybe? Depends how big they are. Have a look again at their power.
Can I offer
They're
assistance?
not that strong. And a lot of their armies will be down here. So that one settlement up there might not be too bad. I say we probably do attack them, but I would say after we've secured Tor Anlek and Tor Dranil. Yeah, we'll do that first. I'm going to leave this another turn to get the plus 20 for the Malcontent leaving for Rebellion. That gives us time now to get rid of this, actually. That's what I plan to do. And replace it with the Altar of Cain.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Although we're going to attack the Chaos Rebel Uprising, because if I don't, then they're going to siege me in this turn, which means that the building won't be demolished this turn, which will be really annoying. So we'll just kill them off. And what I'm going to do is just invest the cash that I got from that into buildings this turn. We'll leave her in there. We get plus 3 for this turn anyway. Then that'll be an Altar of Cain. It will start getting rid of the Chaos Corruption, and it should start putting us in a pretty good spot. So that's something to look forward to. Meanwhile, I do want to upgrade this to rank 5 at some point.
Cease your provocations.
Guess we upgrade Spite Reach. Have a look at the building browser. Is there anything we can build here that's worth it? Maybe the orchards, actually, for the wine production. I believe we are trading with Skaven now, so having wine to trade will definitely increase the value of our trade. That's worth doing. We'll build up that. May as well spend the last of the cash on the guild halls there to upgrade those. Nice. Skip the Vortex ritual again. May as well do the sacrifice to Authority, which is the extra public order per turn. That will help sort things out for sure. We're currently at 100 in most provinces. It's just currently Ironfrost Glacier and the Iron Mountains that are struggling. If we go over to the provinces though, you can see these will sort themselves out, so that's nice. We're really getting on top of our province management now, which is fantastic. We will leave Nolosi where she is and move on to the next turn. Vader says, is the High Elf symbol at the top bar missing? I think it's the Lore Masters who are on the top, not Lothern. So it's not the High Elf, it's not Lothern's symbol that will be up there, it'll be the Order of the Lore Masters, I think. We'll have a look next turn. Thanks to all who have come to watch, much appreciated. So, oh, it is Lothern, there it is, okay. So it's basically the upside down moon, I guess. Hexawatl is currently performing the ritual, will be finished in one turn. We are one ritual behind, but we are basically going to be having enough to complete the next ritual anyway. So we'll just go over it again like we did last time. Okay, time to attack Tor and Mech. This will be very fun. We do have a dragon. I'm surprised we can't just attack this straight up. We're going to just get a battering ram, and this, I guess, would be an auto-resolve. I'm a little bit worried about Malekith, though, dying or being knocked out. I feel like the auto-resolve should just be good enough, though, to stop that happening. No, actually, thinking about it, this province is terrible for us. It has uninhabitable climate. So I'm probably just going to raise it. Well, sack and then raise it. We want the cash. That's going to be worth a lot of money as well. So the settlement upgrade's available again. Altar of Ultimate Darkness is going to build the Altar of Cain to get the Untainted going. We're going to want to upgrade Rakdo Gorge, I think, more than Kragoth Deep. Costs a lot though. She's in the province, isn't she? Yeah, because she provides the minus 40% construction costs for Cult of Cain buildings, which is exactly why I brought her over here before I built the Altar of Cain. Sorry about that, my voice went a bit funny. But yeah, so that's done. At Quark, we need to upgrade this to the Dark Palisade. And once Mung Encampment has been built up and we got the outpost garrison there, that will be around the time that I start the next ritual. I'm also going to start building a new army soon, so that will help out too. Okay. So I guess since Nalosi isn't necessarily going to be needed in the Altar of Ultimate Darkness for too much longer, we will march her into Shroktak Mount so that we can move her up to Iron Frost and Dagrak's End in the next turn, so that she will be prepared to be where she needs to be. So let's end the turn there.